Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and today I want to show you my cool new elevator invention. Now recently in my solo Let's Play, episode 33, Room for Improvement, I needed to create a slime block elevator that was going to move zombies from a collection point up to a high point so that I could drop them down and kill them to collect XP and to collect their drops. In the process of doing that episode, I came up with this, a really cool slime block elevator that makes you bounce diagonally to get to the top. This build is very easy to make. There's only 2 modules you need to know how to make, so let's check it out. Now in this example, I have a villager in a minecart. The villager is being bounced back and forth in a loop. Once they reach the top, they drop down and go over again. Now the system is really great because each module is independent of the other modules. There's no redstone timing involved trying to get each module to work together. So this build can be used on servers and it won't lag out. Basically what's happening is the entity in a minecart trips the wire that sets off a redstone timing that basically catapults you upwards and then forwards diagonally to the next platform. So let's go ahead and go down here and I'll show you. This is the other great thing, is that multiple entities or players can be using this at the same time. So here we go. We're going to hop up and take this elevator while the villager's falling down. And once we get to the top, we'll just go ahead and hop out right here. And we can see that the villager is making their way up. So this elevator is great in that multiple people or multiple entities can be using it at the same time. Okay, to get things started, the first thing we're going to do is build the bottom module. We will only need to build this one time. So we're going to place a detector rail right here. Anything back beyond this point is going to be your incoming line, but we want to make sure that there's a detector rail right here. This is going to set off the first module. Now from here, we're going to place a block that cannot be moved by slime blocks. I'm using furnaces. There are many different blocks you can use, and I'll have a link show up on screen right now that will take you to a quick tutorial I did showing you all the blocks that you can choose that can't be moved. So there are different blocks you can use in place of a furnace. But from here, we're going to go underneath this slime block down 2 temporary blocks and delete that one. Then we're going to make a sticky piston pointing up, and we can delete that block. Now from here, I'm going to put 2 more temporary blocks, and I'm going to place furnaces like this, and then we can delete that. So underneath the rail, we're going to come down 1, 2 blocks like that. We can delete that block. We don't need it. Come over 1, 2 more blocks, turn, and come over 1, 2, 3 blocks like that. Come up 2 blocks like this, over here, up 2 blocks like this, and 1 block like that. Now we can delete these blocks. They don't necessarily have to be there, but this is the shape that you need to have. Now we're going to place redstone dust here. Then we're going to put a repeater here on full ticks, a repeater here on full ticks, and then a repeater here on 1 tick. Now what this is doing is it's allowing a minecart to go over this rail. It will power this system, but these repeaters are going to delay it long enough to allow the minecart to settle on this slime block before we catapult it up. So it's very important that you have these 2 on 4 ticks. Now from here, we're going to place a torch, a solid block, another torch, and then on top of this torch facing this way, we will place a sticky piston, and then a slime block on top, just like that. And this will be the bottom module for your elevator. So now for the next module, we first have to count out spacing, and this is very important. You need to make sure you get this spacing right, or the system will not work properly. So what we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After that, place a slime block. Now we can delete these blocks. From underneath this slime block, we're going to come down 1, 2 blocks, delete that one, and we can place a sticky piston pointing up. Now from here, we're going to come out 1, 2, come up, and come off to the side. Now this side can also come out over here, just depending on where you're putting this build and where you need it to go. We're going to put it here so that it lines up with this wiring here. We can delete these. Now from here, I'm going to put a repeater on full ticks, a repeater here on 1 tick. Then we're going to place a torch, a solid block, another torch on top, then a sticky piston pointing this way with a slime block in front of it. Now once again, we're just going to come up like that, temporary blocks. We can place our furnaces like this, and then delete these. Now I'm going to squat and place blocks along the front like this, come up like that, and then we can delete these two. And the same on this side. 2 over like that, and then we could delete those. Now from right here, I'm going to come out 1, 2 blocks like this, and then we're going to stair step our way up like that until we're underneath this block. Place redstone dust here. Then we're going to put a tripwire hook on this block, then on this block, and some string here. And that's the entire module. To test it, we're just going to move forward, and there go the slime blocks, just like that. Now to continue upwards, extending as high as build limit will let you, just make sure to follow this pattern. On top of this slime block, you'll go 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then your next block will be a slime block. And you can continue this module back and forth until you reach block limit, all the way up. And that is how to build my diagonal slime elevator. Now I'm going to have a link down in the description so that you can download this map and you can see this build for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you learned something new about Minecraft. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more tutorials as I release them, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and keep on building.